He pulls up and he runs over some man's Timberlands. And I'm like, so you just gonna run over his Timbs? Jew. Yeah, it's your boy Ty Anthony back at it again with another video. And yo, y'all know how I told y'all how I got beef with the DMV? So I was also chatting on Twitter about having beef with the DMV, and definitely heard me chatting on Twitter. This is story time. I ain't passed no driver test. I'ma tell y'all that. Alright, so let me tell you how the day started. It started on Tuesday, cause I did not sleep. I have this second conscience that whenever I want to make a decision that is productive, like I study for this test, I should go to sleep early. I got something to do in the morning. This voice in my head says, "You don't need to. You're gonna be alright. Keep doing what you're doing. Make bad decisions." And I do it every single time, and I regret it almost every single time. So basically, I decided I wanted to sleep at 11. I went to sleep at 11 in the morning of my test, because my test was at 3 o'clock, but my instructor, he told me, "Oh, be there for 2 o'clock. I'm like, okay, are we gonna drive before? But I didn't ask. I was like, oh, whatever, you told me so. I'll be there for 2. I was a little bit late. But I'll get to that in a minute. So once I hear my grandparents are up, I'm like, hey, Pop, give me a drive. And then he's like, yeah, what time? And I said, 9 o'clock. Because I'm like, maybe I'll drive for an hour or two, then come in and take a nap. So we go to drive at 9, and then something's wrong with the man's car. He's like, something's wrong with the brakes. Well, not the brakes, but the brake the lights. So I'm like, wow, really? So I go to the deli, come back. There's like 10 minutes, and then it wasn't 9 when I went outside. It was like probably closer to 10, type of 9, because we started driving at like 10 o'clock. The van is much longer than the vehicle I'm used to driving. Lengthwise, it's like weird driving with that vehicle, right? And it's really old. He needs to fix it. You want to donate a car? Hit us up. Get a 7-seater. So then I drove whatever, 8, and I took a nap at 11 and woke up at like 1:30. And I just took a nap on the couch. So I was like, all right, I'm up, ready to go. So I walked down to the driving school, because it's not that deep from my crib. And then I'm waiting there for a half hour. And I'm like, but he told me 2. Then I'm like, all right, fine, whatever. Because I wasn't going to go do anything else. Anything I was going to do, I was just going to do it after. Because I was like, oh, what if he walks in now? Da-da-da. And so he's like, oh, you're here? You're ready? Da-da-da-da. I'm like, yeah, you told me 2 o'clock. I've been here a while. Because, okay, I came a little bit after 2, but that don't matter. He told me the time he should have been there. So that annoyed me one. And the whole time I'm there, I'd like you to meet the iPhone 7 that I had until last night, because now I got my phone upgraded, as I was complaining about. On my phone I have 19,000 pictures and videos put together. No, it's really 18,000, but it's like on the higher side, so we found out. So I'm going through photos and I'm like, wow. I'm looking at people who I used to be friends and I'm like, wow, we used to be friends. Well, and then I just kept deleting pictures. And then so when we get in the car on the way there, right? The whole time there, he's like making small talk, kind of getting on my nerves. And I'm like, yeah. He pulls up and he runs over some man's Timberlands. And I'm like, so you just gonna run over his Timbs? Because I didn't know, because I wasn't looking at him pulling up in a line. And then some old white guy who's walking from behind, not from behind the vehicle, but like from behind where we were. He's like, oh, that's my boots, da-da-da. And he was just playing with the man, but then we were like, listen, my instructor, he apologized for running over the boots. But like, they're in the middle of the they're not on the sidewalk. Your Tim's in the street. Your Timbs are in these streets, son. Like, we gotta do better. Do better. Because like, I wasn't gonna apologize. What do you do? Your boots are in the street and not on your feet. That's the problem right there. And then Mans was just playing with us, and he was like, oh, yeah. Kept the push. We there for like another half hour waiting, and Mans is like, oh, I'm reading the Bible. Do you read the Bible? And I was like, yeah, from time to time, yeah. And he's like, oh, really? Are you Christian? And I'm like, yeah, I'm Catholic. And then he's like, oh, don't say that you're Catholic. Say that you're Christian. I'm like, but I'm a confirmed Catholic. Like what? I'm a confirmed Catholic. I'm confused as to why you're telling me not to say that I'm Catholic. But alright. I'll let aside, because he was going on like, oh, some people, like, I used to be Catholic too, but like now I don't even say that I'm Christian. I say that I'm a believer because there's so much corruption going on in any religion. And I'm like, I feel you. I see where you're coming from. I really do. In the nicest way possible. I don't care. And then he's like, oh, because some people had to force upon us, like, but it's mainly only Italians and Spanish people that are. And when he said Spanish people, he's Latino, right? So when he said Spanish, I was like, wait, he probably means Latino. But whatever. I was like, yeah, I know that, because he was like, oh, they were conquered, I was like, yeah, I know. Go off, bro. If you want to have a woke discussion between you and I, the floor is open. But if you're just going to tell me not to say that I'm Catholic, but I'm Roman Catholic, yep. Stop talking. Stop talking. Just read your Bible. Just read Leviticus. Read Leviticus. Right before it was my turn, my instructor, he waited until last minute. He's reading his Bible for 30 minutes. He couldn't bother to ask, like, oh, you have papers for me, right? Because if I understand that it's my responsibility to give you these papers, but at the same time, it's also your responsibility to sign the papers. So, I don't understand why you didn't want to sign the papers beforehand. What you're not going to do is rush me. That's what we're not doing. He sees the guy coming. He's like, oh, he does us all the time. Like, what is this? Like, it's such a coincidence. Da, 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 da. And I'm like, oh, he's like a nice guy. And I'm like, okay. So I get out the car and then go to the driver's side. And then the guy gets in the car. He's like a young white guy. I'd say like 27. Oh my God. My instructor literally said that the way that you pull out from the curb is like one of the most important things. And I done goof from here. Listen, the whole day, my heart's just going like, cause I'm like anxious about it the whole time, and my phone not working was like had me even more spun like than I should have been. My phone got me stressed, and it's dying, and I'm like, wow, everything's really going downhill from here. When it's time for me to pull out, I look to my right, look at the guy, and he's like, you can go ahead. I'm like, okay. So I turn my head, check my mirrors, turn my head again, take the car out of park, keep turning my head, looking over, checking my mirrors, just inch my foot off the brake, and then as soon as I start putting on some gas, like, it didn't jump me out, but like I just started moving, and all these times that I'm looking, nothing's coming. And then out of nowhere, like the flash, black truck, zoom. I'm like, He's like, you should have seen that car coming. That's a bit of a no-no. And I'm like, first of all, I'm 16, not 6. A no-no, really? So I'm annoyed, and I'm terrified. So I'm like, great. I just start driving, and I'm driving a little bit under the speed limit. I would say like 17-ish. And he's like, oh, the speed limit is 25. You gotta go a little bit faster. So I go like 20. When I looked, it was like 22. So I'm looking everywhere. I'm like, oh my God, I'm dizzy now. So I was looking everywhere except for at the road, because by the time that I looked back at the road, it was like at a stop sign, and I didn't run the stop sign, but I was too close to the sign to calmly come to a stop. So I'm coming to the stop, but I didn't want to jerk the car into this. So by the time we're like almost at the stop sign, like I don't even think we broke the first, like the line. He goes, and I'm like, what did I do? Did the car get hit? That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's an accident, because he told me to make a right turn. He's over here like sneezing on telling me to make a right turn, give me directions, ask me my age and all that. I'm like, how many things you want me to think about at once? But bless you. So I'm annoyed. Heavily annoyed. He's like,
why are you not stopping and
And yeah, I had to bite my tongue. I bit my tongue. Like, it's a little bit cut. I was like, oh, I want to cuss this man. But I didn't. I made that right turn. I was like, yep, I done goof. Because this is one girl on YouTube, right? Bougie Vintage. And she did her story time about how she failed her test. Not once, not twice, but 6 times. And I saw this video a few months ago. But as soon as he said, why are you not stopping at a stop sign? I was like, wow. Because she had this one story when one time she took the test. And then the man, he told her turn, and then went right back to where they started. He was like, oh no, the test supposed to be longer than this. And I was like, he gonna do that right now. I'm gonna watch me have to just make another, like, one more turn, and then I'm gonna be right back where I started. It's basically what I thought was gonna happen. And yo, that's what happened. But like, when he gave me the receipt, like, of the test, he was like, oh, I'm sorry, but I cannot qualify you today because of the stop sign, blah, blah, blah. And he gave me the paper. Okay. And I looked at the paper, and the only problem was the stop sign. It didn't say anything about me pulling out. But like, I didn't get to do my 3-point turn, not my parallel park, none of the above. I was like, wow. Over a stop sign, really? Like, I understand that it's my fault, but also, sir, you're very annoying. So I told my driving instructor, and he's like, oh, da 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 da. Oh, you need to tell your dad. Just be honest with him. You were nervous, right? And I was like, yeah. He's like, yeah, just be honest. He told me that like 6 times. Like, I heard you the first time. We get dropped back to driving school, and I'm like, wow. Oh well. If I pass the test, I'm not allowed to drive anymore. But since I didn't pass the test, I could drive whenever I feel to now, as long as I have a licensed driver above the age of 21 in the passenger seat, and that's my only passenger. But other than that, I could drive whenever I want. In New York City, you cannot drive with a junior license, and I don't go outside of the city very often, because like, sometimes it'd be struggling for me to even leave Queens, to be honest with you. Like, the only thing that I need outside of the city that's still in New York is Roosevelt Field Mall. If I need to go to Roosevelt Field Mall, I could call me and take the bus there, because who got gas money? Certainly not I. And like, there's no point in me even wanting to drive there, because to drive there, stupid, I gotta go through the city. Because it would be stupid to have like one person drive and be like, yeah, I'll drive, da 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 da, and then have it like switch off, and then I get to drive after. Like, no, that's dumb. After we got back to the driving school, I'm like, okay. And then I went and got some of my noodles from my favorite Dominican restaurant, and the restaurant is right next to my barber shop. And I was gonna get my haircut then, but then like, my barber, he was on lunch, so I said, oh, he on lunch? I'm on lunch too. And I got my noodles and my coconut water, went home, told everybody, yo, I failed my test. And then they were like, nah, you're lying. I was like, no, I failed my test. I had to stay like 20 times to everybody. Then I went back, got my haircut. Let me tell y'all how much I love my barber. Because, listen, okay, I know you can't really see it, but like, all this, courtesy of me. Wait, I'm not plugging y'all to my barber, because I know that if my barber gets more clout, I'm gonna have to wait longer. Y'all gonna be walking around with my hair, and that's just not what we do. I'm still a comb learner's permit holder, and I don't really care, because listen, the only way for me to drive until I turn 18 is for me to go to a driving school. No, driver's ed. I think now I should just go to driver's ed anyways and like take it over the spring, the summer, or something like that. Because if I'm taking that test again, I'm driving after. I don't care if it's not going to be legal. I'm going to be driving after. Don't check me. Oh, sorry, DMV. I didn't mean it. Oh, yeah, but like, my barber, right? I have not seen this man in 2 months. I had to cheat on him last month with another barber in the same shop. Cause man, he went to New York for a month. He does this every New Year's, and I have no problem with that. Spend time con tu familia, mi hombre. But like, I had to cheat on him because I was looking like a wolf. Like, the Wolverine was in full effect, not Black Panther. Wolverine, absolutely. The barber, I'm never cheating on my barber again. I'll wait 2 months. I'll definitely wait 2 months. I was in tore up from the floor up, because I haven't seen him in 2 months, right? So when I walked in, he was like, normally I would show him a picture of like what I want, like if I want anything like etched to the side of my head. Other than that, just a skin fade. That's it. That's all I do, because I don't take off nothing from the top, because like I said, get anxiety. It's a rational fear. I didn't have the picture because my phone died waiting, and then he said, so I was like, yeah, just do it, the line like this and the skin fade. And he said, oh, like last time, when I said, you a real one, bro. All my social medias are down below. Do not forget to like the video, comment on the video, share the video to your friends. So yeah, this is a wrap of this video, and I will see y'all all in the next one.